Now, I love Elvis. Okay? He fascinates me. He's like the first rock star with the power of television. They just intersected, and he went to he ascended to this level of fame that no one had ever been to before.
True, true, true. What do we have here? This is a little bit of Bill Burr, man. He's definitely one of my top 3 comedians, definitely in my Mount Rushmore of comedy. What else we have here is I'm Krizz Kaliko, and on this channel we got a little bit of music, a little bit of comedy, and a little bit of trending topics, man. This is Krizz Kaliko on YouTube. Come on. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel, man. Let's get to it. Bill Burr and his wife argue about
Now,
Elvis.
I love Elvis, okay? He fascinates me. He's like the first rock star with the power of television. They just intersected, and he went to he ascended to this level of fame that no one had ever been to before. Hence, he made all the mistakes because there was no one there to help him out.
Right.
Right? He got a piece of shit manager that stole from him. Bam! He stopped making music, started making shitty movies. He's not a good actor, right? Does that. Married a minor. Started doing drugs, got fat, got an entourage, got even fatter, started wearing onesies, doing karate kicks, splitting his pants. Nobody's saying, look good, King. You like that? You like when my royal balls hang out? We love it, King. Keep going.
Not the royal balls.
Starts doing pills, gets addicted. He dies alone on a toilet.
Wow.
All right, this man kicked open all of those doors for the rest of us. All right?
Yes, he did.
So I sit down, and I'm watching this documentary as a white dude, which is what I am. I'm looking out my white head, watching this white it's coming back into my white eyes, getting whiter by the second. All right? Now, my wife, on the other hand, she's black, right? Now, I hate saying that because it makes it seem like I'm gonna start doing some stupid comparison jokes. You know, those dumb white guy, black guy jokes? And it's always like the white guy's like, oh, Jesus, I gotta do my taxes. Can this chair hold me? The black guy's always like, you need to loosen up. You gotta relax, man. You just gotta let it happen. All right?
And then he did the joke after that.
It's always the same stupid joke. I hate those jokes, you know, because they're easy. And it's been my experience that it's just not true. You know, 15 years of being with her, there's really no difference, you know, because at the end of the day, it's a woman.
Yes.
All right?
This is what I say all of the time.
It's gonna be the same fights. I don't give a who you.
This is what I say all of the time, man. It's a woman. I won't give you the story. I was going to give you this story, but it's a woman, and women are women. We love y'all. Don't get me wrong, but you're going to have the same joys and pain no matter what race these women are.
I'm not going to lie to you. There might be more head movement and hand gestures with different races of women. Possibly an index finger jabbing at your forehead, whatever the that is.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, it's the same fights. What's going on with us? You need to work on this. Why don't we communicate better, right? So she starts watching this shit as a black person, right? And she's seeing all the racism, obviously, that I'm seeing, but she was catching all this subtle shit that I was too what?
Oh, I didn't mean to stop it, sorry.
To see, but I knew I was missing it because I just kept hearing her huffing and puffing, just sitting next to me being like, I'm just sitting there like, okay, somebody did something. I don't know what just happened, but I don't think that was good. So right when I didn't think it could get any worse, it could get any more uncomfortable between the two of us, this white dude comes on who evidently discovered Elvis. And he's like 190 years old, and he comes out, starts talking. He's just like, well, basically, I was looking for a white boy that could take the down and dirty, nasty blues and combine it with the pristine, angelic sounds of bluegrass. Yeah, that's what he was doing. He was subtly putting black down here while he was propping up the white. You know, the down and dirty, daddy not sticking around, drug-infested neighborhood blues with the Jesus as white as me, hair the color of the sun, angelic bluegrass playing music, right?
And those are the rumors that you heard for years. I, fortunately was able to look at Elvis in the black community and how the black community in his heyday was really loving him, and how he, he had black background singers and took them on the road with him and made sure they got the same treatment. And he wasn't with that. That was like this rumor that was going around, but he wasn't with it. He was actually trying to stick up for, at least the black folks that he was involved with, actually for the black community, period. And he loved having fans of all races, to my understanding, after I watched that documentary.
So at this point, my wife has like steam coming out of her ears. So I make a judgment call. I just shut it off, right? And she looks at me, she's like, why did you shut that off? Why did you shut it off? I was like, because you're about 3 minutes away from yelling at me like I produced this music.
Right.
All right?
Right.
Let's just forget it. We'll watch something else. She's like, no, why can't we just watch the rest of this and then discuss it afterwards? It's like, I don't do that. I just want to watch a documentary. I don't want to have a lecture because of these. I didn't do anything. I'm just sitting there watching TV. And not to mention, we're just gonna get into an argument. She's like, well, why would we get into an argument? I'm like, ugh. All right, you know why? Because not for nothing, there was some black people in there saying some shit that I didn't agree with, you know? I'm not huffing and puffing. Yeah, I said that.
Dude,
like
he's the
fucking idiot.
He's the realest.
And she just looks at me, she's like what black people? Like what black people that said what? And at that point, it's like you started the luge, right? You can't get off the fucking sled.
Right.
Now you gotta have the argument. I'm like, here we go. Guess we're having this. And I'm like, all right. The black guy who brought up leg shaking, saying Elvis took leg shaking from us. It's like, really? Leg shaking? No, nobody thought to do this? Black people came up with that? You telling me that? I'll even give you that. Let's say you came up with that, but where did that black dude learn how to do it? Didn't he watch some older black guy do it? But what, because he's the same color? He's not stealing, he's just carrying on the tradition. But if Elvis does it, what the f***? Now he's the biggest thief ever? That doesn't make any sense to me. She goes, no, you idiot, it's not about the leg shaking, okay? It's about, he appropriated a culture. He took all the music, he got all the money, got all the fame, he's called the king of it now, and he never gave a not even a shout out. And I was like, all right.
Right. Let me tell you something. If you are married, let me tell you something. If you're married, okay, all right is your friend. This is all I'm going to say. If y'all wonder what I'm doing, I keep looking down because I'm gonna edit the cuss words out. Y'all tell me if y'all like that or not, by the way. I'm new to doing the comedy on this channel, and so I was going to edit out the cuss words, but he cussed this many times at these time markers. But y'all tell me. You guys tell me if you like that or not. I've heard two different stories. Edit the cuss words, don't edit the cuss words. I need y'all to tell me in the comments. So, yeah, let me know.
You made about 7 or 8 good points there that I can't refute. He appropriated a culture. I get it. You're right. She goes, fine, thank you. And I go, however.
Uh-oh. Wrong move.
Not for nothing. Do I get mad at you when you get on a skateboard and you start going down the street? Do I get all offended like, hey, man, that's some white shit. Stop appropriating my culture, man. Some dirty white kid in Santa Monica came up with that, man. So she starts laughing. And I should have stopped there, but I'm a comedian.
Right?
I'm like, oh, I'm getting a laugh. There's got to be a bigger laugh.
Especially,
so keep going, Bill.
Yeah, especially Bill Burr.
With another example. So I'm like, yeah, do I get mad at you when you fly from LA to New York in under 6 hours?
Uh-oh.
And she just, yeah. And she just stares at me. She's just like, that was f***ed up.
Yeah, because we remember who invented the plane, the airplane or whatever. Yeah. I mean, what's good for the goose is good for the gander is an old saying that I used to hear when I was a kid. And so, hey, I just believe in fair treatment. I ain't talking about I'm talking about if you can say that, then he can say that. Whether it's man or woman, black or white. That's just my opinion. I absolutely love Bill Burr, dude. He tells it absolutely like it is. He is a comedian that is unapologetically funny and attacks issues that other people are afraid to talk about. One of my favorite comedians, definitely on the Mount Rushmore of comedy. Guys, tell me, should I edit the cuss words yay or nay? I really don't want to. I think that it's censorship. But we'll see, man. You know what I mean? That's kind of what we've been talking about lately, and we're going to see if that's the thing to do or not. Guys, like, share, comment about that, and subscribe. Krizz Kaliko on YouTube, and I'm Krizz Kaliko. Cali, baby. See you, bye.